So I recently was part of Toyota's Steeped in History tour, which basically navigated us around the city and showed us Black historical sites around town. So let's get started. We started the day at Country Kitchen, which is a soul food place in Indianapolis. The food was so good and we ate so much in the morning where we all got to know each other and just, get a feel for the vibe. We also got tons of Toyota swag. So I drove a 2020 Toyota Corolla, which is awesome because I also own a Corolla. So it was nice to live in luxury for a little bit. Say hey, Sierra. Yeah. Yeah. So after y'all just heard me scream like a maniac, I was just really excited. Anyway, this is where we all were gathering for the first stop of the morning to learn more from Devin, who was one of our amazing tour guides that led us throughout the day.
This is a really important area right here. President Kennedy, while he was on the campaign trail, Indianapolis was already on his stop. He planned on coming here. It just so happened that the day he got here, Martin Luther King passed away. He had a speech completely ready to go. He was excited to come and get some more voters.
So we all drove in a caravan around the city. I had a Toyota Corolla. Some people had a Toyota Camry or a CRV or RAV4. And in total, we had about 6 or 7 cars that also included some of the Toyota staff that was guiding us and making sure that we did not get lost as we passed different murals. And we also listened to a lot of history while we were in the car as well. So here's where you can see me struggle to get this ticket out. Y'all, I do this at the bank, at the ATM. Anytime I'm trying to get a ticket out, I am struggling. I guess it's because I'm too short or maybe I can't drive effectively and pull over right. But anyway, we were at the Indiana Historical Society and it was free museum day. So it was really fun to go in. And I hadn't been there in years. So it was really nice to see the inside. And we were there to see the Madam Walker exhibit. That's the outside of the museum and just a little peek into the lobby and what it all looks like. We were all having a really good time dancing, taking selfies, all those things. But there's truly a lot of history and architecture in there. Along the way, we saw a Monopoly-like game that was full of history. And we also saw a plaque that said the Indianapolis Recorder newspaper, which is where a friend of mine met there when we both worked there once upon a time.
This is a direct
Oh, that was her. Okay. So since we're talking about Madam C.J. Walker, of course, we talked a lot about Black culture and Black hair care, beauty culture, all of those things. So I saw tons of hot combs, brushes, pomades, all types of stuff, all the old packaging. So this is when we are blowing a popsicle stand and getting out of there. As you can see, we have a very tight schedule, and that's just page 1, y'all. That's Aisha Rose back there. She's a really good friend of mine. And we are on our way to the Indiana State Museum. And it was just really cool to, again, be part of the caravan where all the Toyotas are driving around town. I really felt like this was real VIP treatment. Okay. Hey, y'all. Okay, so we just left the Indiana Historical Society, and now we're at the Indiana State Museum.
Fun
So
stuff.
excited. Yay! So this is the Black art exhibit that we saw at the Indiana State Museum. It had a lot of abstract art, very colorful and bright art, which is very vibrant. And then we also just spent some time in the lobby area of the Indiana State Museum. Next, we went to visit the Madam Walker Legacy Center, which is under renovation, and it has tons of history behind it. Okay, so we just left the Madam Walker theater.
Yes.
And now we are
so many renovations.
No, so much going on. So now we're walking through Ransom Place, which is a historic African-American neighborhood here in Indianapolis. I wish I would have brought my Sunnies. Oh, yours are cute.
So again, this pocket park is a placemaking initiative for the residents to engage in the history that once was. Feel free to walk through, read some of the markers, look at the pictures, and as a matter of fact,
that.
Miss Donna,
That's gross.
Miss Donna, let's let folks know the people, the important people in this picture, who they are, and why they're important.
Well, I can pick out some of them. It looks like, of course, Madam Walker.
Yeah.
And to her right in the hat is George Knott. He's a character that's over at the new exhibit, but he wasn't there today. Looks like Ransom.
Along the way, we also got to see the Crispus Attucks Museum, which I had never been in, and we also made an awesome donation to Flanner House, which is on the east side of Indianapolis. They do so many things for the community, but this is a little shot of their garden where they help feed the community and those in need. I know. So overall, I had an amazing time. It's just really awesome to see a big company like Toyota really committing to diversity in such a fun and creative way. I mean, we got to drive around 2020 vehicles all around Indianapolis with like-minded people. So I have more on classicgirlies.com, including more about the car, like all the details. Y'all, was super fancy. So head over there to learn more about the 2020 Corolla.